Hi.
I think we're good.
Yep, we're good.
Everybody, if you can hear us and see us, please throw a note down below in the comments. We're still going through our learning curve. So looks like we've got a good crew on so far. Travel the world with Thorken.
There we go. 11 people on.
Let's see. Someone's got to put a note in there that they can hear us, please. Or you can go. There's Grace and Fire. Glenda, can you hear us? Or can anybody? I'm hoping. Everybody's commenting to everyone else. Maybe we're not live until you can hear us. Barb, thank you. Thank you. Sandra gave us. All right. We're still going through our learning curve. Thank you all for coming. Let's see. Travel the world with Thorken. Welcome. A new friend of ours joined the channel today. I'm not sure. You should maybe let us know if that's your name, Thorken, or if that's something else. And please let us know that. Higgy Homestead's here. Welcome. Grace and Fire. Hi, Glenda. Sandra's here. Sandra, I see your note. I did not know you were in Nashville, so thank you for putting that up. It's good to see you in here. Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn. Thank you, Rebecca, for joining us, and thank you for your gift. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Phil's on there. Peterson Farms. How are you, Phil? Let's see. Trying to see everybody else. Trying to work a couple other screens. Local Eric, yep, from Local Life Outdoors. He's down in South Carolina.
Okay. Hi.
Let's see. Thank you for letting us know you can hear us. Whoops, now we jumped. Mayfield Ranch. You know what? And I apologize. I'm trying to learn everybody's names and all that. Mayfield Ranch, throw your name out there. I don't know it, and I apologize. Steve Silver. I can guess your name, Steve. Welcome. Thanks for jumping in here, Jay Ben. Pine Sedge Farms. You know what? I don't know if I've asked either. If I did, I apologize. I don't know your name. I know you're up near St. Cloud, so another Minnesotan on there. Throw it on there. Oh, Teresa's in here. Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Hopefully it's a calm night by you, Teresa. She's had a few cars on railroad tracks and some other interesting people, I guess, that have come near her house. Oh, Tanny's in there. Tanny, I hope you're feeling better. Just out checking your tomatoes and all that. Katie, okay, Katie at the Mayfield Ranch. I'm going to write that down so I remember. Trying to just. I'm so bad with names. It is the worst of my traits. So Jesse and Lisa, hi, lazy days ahead. Hope you're doing good. Hooga. I was saying that wrong. The Hooga Homestead. Let's see. I apologize for saying that wrong. Sandra, no, you know what? I put this on. I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to do a little military thank you. My son, my father was World War II Navy. I'm sandwiched between heroes. My son is over serving in Korea right now. He's a staff sergeant in the Army. So when every base he goes to, he gets me a shirt. So this is when he was in Hawaii. I got a shirt from the base there. He was over at Schofield Barracks for I think 3 years. So really proud of him. And I was not military service. There wasn't a lot going on in the 80s. So I didn't get pulled in. Ontario Firewood Resource. There you go. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate that. Let me see who else is in here. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thanks to everybody for their service. I know there's a lot of former military that has been in here, so that's really nice. I'll pass that on to my son. He was in there. Oh, Glenda lived at Schofield. quite a. My son at the time was an MP, so he had, I think, 3 different bases where he was walking the beat. I thought it'd be pretty cool, but then he explained, part of his beat as an MP was walking Waikiki Beach, and I thought, oh, that's cool. Then he said, full military gear, Dad. A rifle and full military gear on an 86-degree day is not really cool. In fact, he'd bring 2 or 3 gallons of water, drink that during the day, and not hit the bathroom once. So beautiful bases. Nelson's in here. Welcome, Nelson. Good to see you on. Hopefully you've had a relaxing weekend, not working on all the trucks and everything. So
Let's see. Tanny says she gets to go home Wednesday.
yeah.
Nice.
Tanny, way to go. Good. Hopefully that's the last time in the hospital.
Hear.
Yeah. Good to see. We're going to do, just get everybody in here. Barb, you know what? I don't have any moderators. I was just talking to Lisa about that, and I apologize for that. We're kind of going a step at a time. We're looking to do a live maybe every other Sunday. And by the next one, I will have figured out the moderators, trying to take a step at a time. If people are looking, there's some great channels on here, and I'll say it probably several times tonight. There's some great channels on here. Make some notes. That's what I usually do during the lives. I don't click on the links. I'm making notes, and then I go back and check out the channels and subscribe to the ones I really like. So please do the same. There's some great channels on here. So I'll work on that for the next one. Let's see. Who else is in here? Let's see.
Drunken Chef Barbecue.
There's a couple of barbecue channels. If you're looking, Drunken Chef Barbecue, check him out. There's some great barbecue. I've gotten some great ideas and some things I want to put on the grill. So some incredible barbecue. Thanks, Glenda. Yeah, hit the like button if you could, everybody. I'd appreciate that. Mamta's on here. Probably, yeah, very good morning to you. 8 o'clock here. I don't know what that is then. 6 in the morning. I think that's number 10, I think, coming in. So, yeah, check out all the channels that are on here. We've got some great, trying to figure out okay, we've got 23 in here right now.
Yeah.
So we're going to go from 8 to 9 Central tonight. People don't need to be present to win. Maybe we'll wait 4 minutes and do a drawing. We've got our Minnesota hat. I'm not wearing it for a few months. So, and then all the names of everybody that put their name in the hat, so to speak. It's literally in the hat. So we're gonna draw from that and do some things. No chickens will be involved tonight. So, Kiona Skywalker, there you go. Welcome. Thank you. New subscriber. I don't know if we're huge Star Wars fans. So as soon as I saw the name, I kind of started thinking about Star Wars. So let's see. Who else is in here? Local Life Outdoors. Okay. Yep. Thank you for the offer. I got to figure out how to do that, but I'll work on that for the next one. I will do that.
Old
Let's
Ways
see.
Gardening is offering to help too.
There you go. And maybe you know what? Maybe I know Lazy Days Ahead. You've done it for Lisa. Let me see if I make you put user in timeout. No, that's not what I want to do. You know what? We're not going to do moderators tonight. I don't want to screw up anything and all of a sudden lose all of you when we're going to be giving out prizes. Yeah, thanks, Nelson. Nelson, yeah, we'll just send all the gifts down to you. How's that? No, we'll figure out the moderator for next. And
all in chat. Click the 3. Okay, we did try that. We're actually on our laptop, and it actually said to block the user, so we're not going to do that.
I don't want to, or put you in a timeout or something.
Mhm.
I don't want to do that. Let's see. Heather's in here from Sage and Stone Homestead down in Kentucky. Welcome, Heather. Check out Heather's channel. Unreal what she's already harvesting, and we're trying to get stuff in the garden. Maybe everybody can tell us what they're working on in their garden this weekend. I started a video, but this was going to be a weekend where we film all sorts of stuff. We're going to get everything done, and
the weather's not cooperating.
I got up early, got the water and the food for the girls swapped out. They were all set, and then all heck broke loose. So we had thunder, lightning, a lot of rain really quick. So obviously getting in the garden was not going to happen early. We waited. I got out in the garden, and it finally did dry out enough, but worked on some stuff. I had some dirt delivered and worked on my raised beds. I don't know if you can tell, but
there you go. The gnats are just nasty out here right now.
I didn't realize it at the time, and then I just looked down and I was coated with gnats, and it was awful. So we ended up going to Home Depot to get some stuff. Red Maple, Canada, welcome. Good to see you in here. There you go. Just Heather harvested some new potatoes. Heather, I'm dying to get my potatoes in the ground.
Yes.
So they're downstairs sprouting. It'll happen. It'll happen. So let's see. Put compost into the garden. Not a lot since it's not fully broken. I know. I did put some. I think mine, now that I've been working it 2 months, it is fully broken down. So there's still a lot of pieces of straw in it, but that'll continue to break down. So I'm gonna let it go. Heather, those stock tanks, don't worry, it's coming. A lot of dirt, a lot of manure, a lot of some stuff. Watch the video; it'll come out. I don't know.
We're working on it.
A couple of days, but it's a lot of weight.
Peterson's working on deer fencing. Oh, that's always fun.
Phil's got a beautiful area, and he's got the big pieces of machinery that I don't. So, deer fencing, you need it. We don't. I just knocked on something. South Dakota Mountain Man, welcome, Scott. Good to see you. You know what? It's 10 after here. We've got 22 people. You don't have to be present to win. I think there was a couple that might have bowed out, but here we'll talk about the first gift. Holly's making the first gift. The first two gifts are homemade, and they're add-ons to what I had talked about. I had some gift cards, and those are coming. But we've had a couple of, let's see, Rebecca, I forget where, and I don't think Rebecca's got any content out there. So, but Rebecca, there it is, Rebecca Davis, Touched by Yarn. Rebecca right away she knits. And so she offered to make a hat and a scarf for a winner. I'm like, well, you don't have to do that. And she wanted to. So we've got a beautiful gift. Well, then Holly crochets. Now, Rebecca, I don't know, maybe you and Holly can get into it here really quick, but I don't know the difference between knitting and crocheting, other than I think one takes one needle and one takes two. So which is harder?
Just depends. It really does. Some people find knitting easier than crochet. I personally find crochet easier than knitting. And I don't know if that's because my grandma showed me that when I was like 5 or 6 years old and tried to pick up knitting later on.
There's our Star Wars reference.
I love it.
The Darth Vader theme for your bride walking in. Maybe we should add that when we got married.
But one of the things that I'm working on is I've got a couple of cotton, and they can be used for, if you want to use them for dishcloths, they're great. If you want to use them for hot pads or even as trivets to put hot things onto, they're good, thick, easily washable. I've made these up for myself personally and have washed and used them multiple times.
There it is. Knitting's harder.
Okay.
Heather just said. So we got one vote for knitting. You're voting crocheting. Obviously,
Well, no,
Rebecca.
I think knitting is a little bit harder too, but
She does it on a round. Whoops, where I thought let's see. Rebecca, she does it on a round loom.
oh, yep.
I don't even know what this stuff is. So
I think that's what your mom was doing when she was making her hats.
okay. Yeah, my mom and a bunch of the older gals at her senior place made hundreds and hundreds of hats, and then brought them down to a group that
A youth
for people
group.
underprivileged people can get hats. It gets pretty darn cold here in the Minneapolis area, so it went to good use. So anyways, Holly's we're gonna have 2 sets of these that
Yep.
can be either be washcloths, trivets, such and
Hot
such.
pads, yep,
hot
whatever
pads.
you want to use them for in the kitchen, they're great.
Let's pull our first winner out here, so we know what's. Oh, don't look. Yeah,
No, I'm not looking.
I put.
All right. Dig, plant, water, repeat.
There it is, Janie. I don't think Janie's on here, but let me put that down, Janie. If you haven't checked out Janie's channel, Janie does a lot of gardening, a lot. She's in Davis, California, and
aren't you guys doing the milkweed for monarchs?
yep, she's joined us for Milkweed for Monarchs, and she's in a suburban area, but her gardens are incredible. So dig, plant, water should show just to prove that she did win. Dig, plant, water, repeat. Janie, you're our first winner here, and she'll probably put those to good use. So let me just make some notes here so I don't get it screwed up. So that's good. Janie's our first winner. Let's see who else. I don't know if anybody else joined us. I did see a nice note, and it wasn't Star Wars related. There's a few.
We had Victoria Day last week in Canada. Yep.
Yep. Happy Memorial Day to everybody over here. Yep. There was a lot of celebrations going on. We went through a small town, and they had all the flags up at half staff. They had a big picnic and a band going in St. Peter.
Yep.
A lot going on to honor our fallen veterans. I know this is a tough one to remember. We've got Veterans Day in November. We've got Memorial Day. Armed Forces Day was just, I think, 2 weekends ago. So a lot going on for our veterans. Let's see. Scott was out. Yeah, if you guys ever check out our South Dakota Mountain Man, he's got. I've never shot a slingshot in my life, never. And this cat throws a target out at about 40 feet or so, and pulls back and ding, ding, ding. I'd shoot the side of the house and break some windows or something. It's unreal. Check out Scott's channel. It's fun to watch. It's things that I would never be able to do. So, okay, Mayfield Ranch. So Davis is right. Let's see, Katie. I wrote it down so I remember. Davis. So you're in California.
Yogi Hollow.
Yep. Welcome, Lisa. Yogi Hollow
she's
Farm.
Just
knitting is harder.
Just popped on to say hi.
Yep.
She's got storms coming through again.
Yeah, well, they're coming our way after they come to you. So, yeah, let's see. Janie won. Yeah, check out Janie's channel though. Dig, plant, water, repeat. Just the sweetest gal, and her ability to mix flowers. There's a few channels I'm on that are more flower. A lot of what I subscribe to is homesteading channels, and then there's some flower, and there's some flower arranging channels. My dad used to do flower arrangements. I don't have the eye for that. Unreal what some of these people can do, and I just don't get how it works in their brain that they put all this together and it looks gorgeous. So yeah, if you ever see Holly on one of our lives and she's just looking down the whole time, she's not ignoring you. She's working on the next one. We've got a nephew they're having a baby in July, and so she's been working a blanket, got that done, and made a bunch of scarves and things for people for Christmas, and Barb, you got a good question. I don't know the
That's the question.
varieties. Let me see if I can click on it. What kind of potatoes are you going to grow? They're in the bag over there.
Yeah, I know we bought some red.
I mean, we got
Can
red
we
and
go
white.
grab 'em?
Yeah, go grab it. And then we can show what we're doing. We've got a couple. I'm not afraid to throw potatoes in that are from last year. In fact, when I was in the suburbs, I bought some potatoes one year and they sprouted over the winter. And I put them in the garden and harvested the next year. And then over the next winter, some of them sprouted. So then they went in the garden. I kept this going for like 12 years. It worked out great. So let's see what we got for.
So what did we get?
We went and saw them and they were on sale. So.
Minnesota certified seed.
Oh, you know what? They're not going to say on here.
Northland Ozark red or dark red or Northland from Sabin is where they were.
Northland dark red. Is there any drop like that?
And then we got
all this stuff we still have to plant.
Yeah.
We're so far behind.
And then Yukon Golds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got what size bag to show everybody what we're gonna be planting with those raised beds and all that. You can put,
and then this nice little
2-pound bags. I don't know if it says. Well,
5-pound.
5-pound bags. Two 5-pound bags.
So the blue tag, actually, these are showing us that these are all from Minnesota and exactly where and what farm they came from. So we're getting local stuff.
But we're also going to plant some potatoes that we had bought at the store, and they started to sprout over the winter.
Just some regular russets.
And we're going to set those on a certain side so I'll know, and we can do a little comparison what works best. Yeah. Barb's been, let me see where Barb's comment there. Come here. Planted red potatoes and then my sweet potatoes. I've never grown sweet potatoes. I'm watching everybody else's channel, kind of learning a little bit about that. Because I would like to dry sweet potatoes, but Barb's already been harvesting. We don't have stuff in the ground, and Barb's, like on her second harvest already, and living down in Texas has its advantages. So let's see what else.
Somebody, if you roll above Barb's potato, there's Local Life was out fishing yesterday. Oh. And nice.
Local Life Outdoors, folks. Check out the channel. I get down to South Carolina on business probably 4 times a year, and nicest people and all that. Well, he's out fishing in these beautiful, quiet backwater creeks and such, and it's like nonstop action. I mean, it's the way you want fishing to be. It's like put something in, boom, and I don't think it's edited because it's you throw stuff in and then. There's fish everywhere. He's just mopping them up. So I don't know. It's a fun channel, especially in the middle of winter. Watch some of that stuff. He's out throwing things in quick and pulling them in just as fast. So that's fun. And then you got to go watch one of the barbecue channels that are on here and see that. So you need them for February. Yeah. Sweet potatoes.
Japanese yams. They're sweeter and creamier than a sweet potato. Okay.
I've never.
From Ontario.
Yep. So we need potatoes and sweet potatoes. Let's see. They're sweeter and creamier than sweet potato. You know what? I'm learning. So that's the fun.
Let's see if that's available to us around here.
That's the fun of doing watching all the channels is the amount of stuff I'm realizing I don't know. So let's do our second prize, and we're going to do the hat, Rebecca's stuff from Rebecca Davis. Again, Rebecca, I didn't see any content on the channel, but she's got a bunch of subscribers. So, but she's offered to make a hat and scarf for the winner. And Rebecca, I don't even know where you're located. Maybe you can put that in there. Oh, hello, Ann, little Frenchie in Big Texas. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It would be. Oh, I lost my comment here.
Actually, hide current comment.
There you go. Whoop. I'm learning here. There we go. And Krubby the Beagle's in. Hello. From, I think, Australia. So welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, Rebecca's got, she doesn't have any content, but she will soon. So whoever wins this, we'll do an email and I'll get you hooked up with the right people to do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the middle. And if it turns out, Rebecca, that it's overseas or something, we're not limiting our gifts to just the United States tonight. If it's overseas, I got the postage. So we'll make you whole on that. So let's see who's
And she's down in Missouri.
Missouri.
So.
Okay. So she knows how to make a good cold weather hat, obviously.
All right. Who do I have here? Peterson Farms of Nashville.
There you go, Phil. Yeah, hold that up so we prove that.
Yep.
There you go.
We go.
Let me, you've got a hat. Now, Phil's channel, let's see. Take that off. Phil's got some of the biggest implements around. He'll be hauling entire trees where I'm dragging a tree and cutting it into little pieces. He comes up with his Kubota, clamps on it, runs around and takes it wherever he needs to take it to. Again, a really fun channel. Check out his stuff. Let's see. Yep. Congratulations, Phil. Everybody's doing that. Have we got? Yes. Thank you for everybody doing the like button. And we're talking about garden. What else is everybody doing with the garden? Well, Jay Ben's heading out. Got to go put the chickens up. It's getting dark here. We will let you know if you win something. Promise me, or I promise you, we'll do that. We're seeing what everybody's been working on in the garden this week. There you go. So, yep, monogrammed, autographed, the whole thing. You're gonna. I want to see the video come. October when it's cool. You've got the scarf on, looking all dapper, and the hat and. There you go. Here's the other side of it. Yeah. Well, Phil, I'll get you and Rebecca together for that. Let's see. There we go. Oh, yeah. The cabbage butterflies. You know what? I have not seen any of that yet. Not one. I've seen one monarch butterfly, but none of the.
I saw one out in the garden today.
A cabbage butterfly?
No, monarch.
Oh, nice. Good to see them. They're finally hitting up here. One thing I should have started off at the top of the hour. The reason why we're doing the live, we're going to be doing a live. We're going to try to do it every other Sunday night and try to talk about whatever's going on and have a little fun with it. And we're learning as we go. The one thing I needed to do at the top of the hour, we needed to do, thank you all for us to get to. We started last April. And the number of subscribers, I had 2, then 3, then 6, and nothing. And it was right around Christmas time. I don't know. I got more involved and was getting on live things and talking to more people and subscribing to other channels. And I think some of our chicken stuff kind of caught on, and we get like 200 new subscribers a month. So it's been incredible, the response we've had. I have learned that what do people really want to see on my channel? Her and all the girls outside.
All the ladies.
Get that ugly mug off there, Rich. We want to see Holly. We want to see the chickens. So especially with the new chicks. Oh my gosh, they want to see that. So, but thank you all. We really appreciate the support and this community. It is fun to get to know all of you through your channels. It's really awkward. It's odd. We went over to Matt and Sarah's house. Yeah, Matt and Sarah, if you haven't checked out their channel, and that's the name of their channel, Matt, M-A-T-T, and then the and sign, and then Sarah, S-A-R-A. They live about 10 or 12 miles from us. We went over to do some meat chickens yesterday. We didn't know that. Well, I've watched their show for a year, something like that. And we were there, and they'd gotten some pigs. And I said, oh, Holly, here, I'll take you out and show you the pigs. I knew how to take her out to see the pigs and get through their garden to the gate by watching the show. It is the weirdest thing that I know how to get. it just baffled me for a second that I know how to get through someone's yard to their pigs based on their YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
it was goofy. It was a lot of fun. Well, I shouldn't. That was.
Yeah.
We had a good time with everybody there while the
It was fun to
chickens were
see
being
the pigs
processed.
and their other girls that they've got out there.
They have a lot of hens.
Yep.
This was our first time doing meat chickens. Let's see. Barb's got. They're working on their pecking order. You bet. You bet. Barb, you've had chickens before, so I mean, you've seen that. We've got a couple the ones that are now 2 weeks old.
Yep.
We put up some fencing so they can get outside.
They're still small enough that
they can get through the
fence. And so they've been getting in and mingling a little bit with the big girls.
The 2-year-olds.
Yep. And they know enough where if they come a little too close, the 2-week-olds just scurry back through the fence.
But we were headed out to Home Depot today and looked, and Holly took a picture. One of the little 2-week-olds was on the second
nesting box and just roosting on the ledge to get to step into the box.
I thought, oh girl, you're pushing it. You're pushing it. There you go. Chelsea, welcome. Happy home. If you want some funny chicken videos, if you want to see a person who enjoys their chickens, go check out Happy Home. Check out Chelsea, her channel. If you ever want to see chickens dancing, her favorite chicken Skittles, some fun stuff. Our girls, those little ones, the 3-week-old or the 1-month-old, they're running around outside and catching some sunshine, eating grass now whenever they want to come and go.
It was the first couple of times we brought them outside. They were a little scared. And so they were doing the loud cheep is the same time as they're eating on the grass.
Yeah.
So they're like, this is scary, but this is good.
This tastes good. I'll have some more. Hey, I'm scared. I'll have some more.
Yep.
And they went out about 3 feet out of the pole barn.
Yep.
And they've got an area. We've got a fenced-in area that's probably 50 feet.
Yeah.
It's a big area if they want to get out. And now they're probably out 15 feet.
Yeah.
This is day 3. So
day 2, really.
Yeah, they weren't yesterday.
Yesterday.
So we're going to let them out each day. There's limited interaction. I mean, there's a fence in between. We still have Lena. Our Lena who pulled our 500th prize winners, the big buff Orpington.
Yep.
She always is by and wants to act like a mother, I think. But today she put her head through the fencing just enough as far as she could and then peck on the little ones. It's like, whoa.
Yeah. So we do have 2 different types of fence up for them. The inside the pole barn, since it's easier to roll up and close up, we do have some bigger, just regular fencing fences. So it's
2x3.
2x3 spots. And then that meets up with chicken wire. So where they're outside, it's all surrounded by chicken wire. But this little section, that's the 2x3 fencing, is where the 2-week-olds are getting in and out, and the big girls are sticking their heads through and checking out the little ones.
S&C Homestead Adventures, welcome. I've a couple other people I've apologized to. I'm going to do it for you too. I don't know your name. I'm sorry. Welcome. Yeah. And I got to check out your channel. I love watching chicken channels and what everybody else does. And throw your name down below. I'd love to make sure I know it.
Happy Home. Yeah, that's what we're afraid of. And we're kind of keeping tabs on all of that. And it's good to see that the little ones do know enough to run back into safety. But we're not deliberately trying to let them.
Actually, last year we had the at the time 1-year-olds outside. They slept at night in the outdoor coop, and we were raising the larger flock of youngsters inside the pole barn. And so they had their little roosting area. Well, at some point, they would interact during the day. They were about similar size. And then at night, they all walked back to their respective places. Then when we combined them, that's when you've got 2 different pecking orders, and you got to combine them into one. There was a couple of days, it was pretty organized,
but since they had been mingling out in the big yard and not fighting over spaces, I think it was a little more mellow than it could have been.
Yeah, but we're not going to, until our youngsters now, in another
big
week or
enough.
so, they're going to go into the outdoor coop and have their own little run area. Then when we combine them in the fall, it's going to be when they're of similar size, because our young girls would get the heck beat out of them
Yeah.
otherwise, and I'm not willing to do that. So let's see. Yeah. Heather, I'm really not good with names. I'm really not. But after that's what, you know what, gang, if you, someone did give me a compliment once, because I do say, you know, welcome to the Old Sweets Farm. I'm Rich. I try to get my name out there a little bit so people know. If you're filming a video, put your name out there. I'd love to learn everybody's name as best I can. But, you know, when I think I'm subscribed to 205 channels or something now, it is hard to remember everybody's name. I'm just not good at that. So that's my worst thing. Let's see. The adults were just attacking the babies. Yeah. And that's tough. I mean, they're so big compared to when I see, you know, Lena is the Buff Orpington. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
And then some of the 2-week-old, they're, you know,
They're
she's got more
still
fluff on her bum
yeah.
than they've got on all of them.
Yes.
So I don't know what, let's see, Brenda. Okay. I'm just trying to, I hope I haven't missed anyone saying hi. Miniature Chicken Channel. I didn't say, and there's another one. Throw your name down below. I'm so sorry. I don't know your name. Trying to get that. But back, thank you all for joining. I mean, that's where I get off on tangents sometimes. But thank you all for helping our channel grow, hitting 1,000. You know what I said? The funniest part was, I don't know, other people have commented on their numbers, you know, the YouTube algorithm. It's like I got to 967 and it sat for like a day or two, and then 968, 967, and it bobbled back and forth, and I don't know. And all of a sudden it went boop up to, you know, 980.
He kept texting me 988, 998, 999.
Oh, he was out one night. Oh my God, 998, 999. Oh, 1,002. We finally did it. So it's interesting. Now we're working on the other side of the equation, you know, the amount of time people are watching. So if you ever want to put yourself to sleep, we've got a new playlist out there of all the videos. So hitting that 4,000 is interesting. So, okay. Yeah. I'm not the only one that's got a problem with names. I love that. Thank you all for admitting it. Thank you very much. Let's see. Yeah, there's other, you know, someone else, I think it was Ricky Ventures, that was saying something like that, that he had a hard time right around 500 and kind of wobbled around right there. Oh, and that does remind me, I did have a note here on the side. Hardknack Farms, Wendy, Hardnack, Hardknack Farms. I just checked her out. She's got a real fun channel. She's taken part in our February challenge, the $50 challenge. Wendy's sitting at 994. If you're not a subscriber to Hardknack, oh, there you go. We can actually, my IT director here has figured out how we can put, Hardknack Farms. So that's all they need to put in. And it's Wendy. But she's at 994 as of right a few minutes before we went live here. So if you haven't checked her out, please go check her out. See if we can put her over 1,000 tonight. I know Ricky Ventures as well, a fellow Minnesotan channel. If you're not subscribed to Ricky, he's got all the hours. He's trying to get over the top on 1,000, and so making a push there. I don't know if anybody else is getting close to 1,000. But it's always, you know, I've gotten on playlists to help with hours. I've gotten on, subscribe to people, help them out, or made sure I was subscribed. If you subscribe to someone, one thing is make sure you're watching a couple of videos in length and then liking it. Because sometimes you just subscribe to something, all of a sudden you're gone. because you haven't watched anything of theirs, and YouTube wants people to be active. So, so there you go. A little fish in the kitchen. There you go. Nelson, you're going to make it to, yeah, if anybody, IP Farms, check out my boy Nelson down there, IP Farms. He said he can't get to 900. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And welcome, a little fish in the kitchen. Hello, welcome. Another one. You just jumped in here, and I've been apologizing for not knowing everybody's names. If you could throw your name down there, I'd love it. Teresa, yes. You're still, maybe that's we should have maybe our next live, we'll talk $50 challenges and see where everybody's at, where they're at with their goalposts. And we're coming up on something else that we're working on to get there, but it's coming up quick. February's coming up quick, and I don't even have my stuff. There it is. Ricky Ventures is in the house. We were just talking about you behind your back. How many subscribers are you at, Ricky? We're just saying, can we help a guy out here? Let us know how many you're at. But yeah, please, everybody, write down other names and stuff of channels. Why don't we?
Little fish in the kitchen. Hi, Marcel. Nice to meet you.
Okay, Marcel.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay,
There.
I'm just trying to write all this down so I remember. If I write it down, then I remember. Marcel. My mom is a Marcella, so that's a unique name. There's not a lot of Marcellas out there.
All right, so Ricky's at 748 subs right now. So
There you go. So can we find 252 tonight and put the boy over the top? If you want to see Minnesota, check out Ricky Ventures' channel. That he travels to, I've lived here my whole life, and he has traveled to all these places. It's like, I've never been there. I've never been there. I see all these and have never been there. So there you go. 39 away from 700. Jesse, let's hook a brother up. There we go. And that's the fun here. And I'm not saying just subscribe just to subscribe. Find some content you like. But it is so fun to see all the different things that are going on everybody's channel. We're going to pull another one here. We got I think these are good international. That's why I said these are, where are we at? We got a $50 gift card from Visa. We had two of them. So we'll draw one here. And let's see. Before you pull that. Whoops. Or read that off.
okay. Bees and seeds.
Bees and seeds. Lisa. There you go. She gets and I don't know. I'm not the best at putting videos out often. I try to have content. Lisa at Bees and Seeds, she is here. Can you type her thing in so everybody knows? Lisa's out in the Pacific Northwest in Washington. She is doing something where she is putting out a video 100 days in a row, planting 100 different plants in her vegetable garden. I'm like,
wow.
The editing, the filming, that's nuts. But she's good. She's a teacher, so she's very methodical on things. So I like watching her and how she plants things and how she goes about it in a very wet part of the country where I'm not. Oh yeah, here you go, Chelsea. Yeah, where's the chicken? She's pulling it. When we brought in Lena the last time, we got her in the back door. Thank God we've got a rug right by the back door. She let loose out her back end.
Oh, big one.
It was one of the biggest I've ever seen, and it was in the house.
And then she didn't know what to do really when we got her on the table.
Yeah, that was
all different for her. So
you can talk her through it, but she didn't quite understand. So we're never having a chicken in our house again. I'm sorry, Chelsea. If you want to stop by and bring Skittles, your favorite, that's a Barred Plymouth Rock. If you want to bring your
Okay.
little rock or Skittles, you can do a dance video out in our backyard with our girls, and then we can pull some prizes. Mennonite Farmhouse. Hi, Leanne. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. I was telling you I made a playlist of all the videos, and that was Leanne's idea. So thank you, Leanne. Again, what a great community here. So, and if you haven't checked out Leanne's channel, Mennonite Farmhouse, you talk about cooking. We've got some barbecue channels that are on here tonight, and some of the stuff that Leanne's making, I'm like, okay, got to do that, got to do that. Unreal. It's right up my alley of what I like. So, and Dawn's here. Welcome, Dawn. Hopefully you've got your chickens all settled for the evening. She's new to chickens, got quite a fun little spot for her chickens, and now she's opened the gate and let them out. So Pandora's box has just been opened with Dawn's place. So, and Dawn's
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the miniature chicken channel, the Bantams or the Saramas, I've been following on Instagram, a channel with a pet Sarama, and she is just adorable.
What's a
Just
Sarama?
tiny little chickens.
Chicken? Oh.
They don't get any bigger than like this big.
What's the purpose?
They're pets.
Okay. I'm into the egg production, and we learned about bulk food. That's another thing. Meeting with Matt and Sarah, they were telling us about bulk food for our chickens. We're buying 50-pound bags of feed and have since day one, and our feed bill has gone up 25%. The bags were like $18.99. Now they're $23.99. It's gone up 25%.
With the number of chickens we have, we need to.
It's gone up. So the one nice thing is all our customers are saying, well, when are you going to move the price of eggs from $4 to $5? Okay. So then we can absorb. It's a lot nicer when you can absorb that. Blueberry red.
What? Oh,
I need to get you. I need to get you on Leanne's channel more often. Just it's unreal. So let's see. Play a game. Put the chickens away. Now we're here. Okay.
Nice.
Oh, you got to be live. Maybe we'll do a live from the chicken coop some night, and everybody could just watch the girls run around behind us. Ricky, I saw something. I talked about. Let me see. That you're in. A snapping turtle shut down 35 South. Jeez. Only in Minnesota. Only in Minnesota.
Yep.
A snapping turtle. Someone go pick it up and grab it by the tail and drag it off to the side it was going to. I'm not a fan of snapping turtles. They get in the way of a lot of stuff around here. Let's see what everybody else is up to. Where on 35 was that?
Yeah. What part of 35 were you talking about?
There's trying to see what if I've looking to see if I've welcomed everybody in here. If I haven't, say something. Yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I bet. I mean, has it gone up 25% like ours has? And Barb does that. Okay, $5 for a dozen eggs, and I'm always reluctant. I want to give our customers a good deal, but then you gotta say, hey, you know what, it's worth it for them because the stuff tastes incredible. So $5, I'm not going to be concerned. We're going to give them a 1 week notice and say, let's see what's going along there. Everyone's
up
stop.
in the northern.
Jeez, northern Minnesota.
Of course, I kind of figured it was up there.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Yep.
Takes chicken hugs. There you go. Chicky hugs. Takes about 3 eggs. That's right. And I'm not a quail guy. There was at a farmer's market we were at a couple years ago. There was someone who sold quail eggs, and he's like, oh, you got to try quail eggs. And I said, okay, do they taste like chicken eggs? And he said, yep, they're very much like chicken eggs. I think he said something about a couple other nutrients or amino acids or something. But I'm like, why would I want to crack 3 eggs when I can just go out and get one of my girls and crack 1 egg for the same? It just seemed like a lot of work. So I don't understand the quail thing. So yeah, here's the Dawn. If you're not subscribed to Leanne's channel, please do. The food is off the charts stuff. So we've made a couple things, but oh, there you go. What part of the paved part of 35? Highway 35 in Minnesota goes from the southern border, comes out of Iowa, goes right.
It goes all the way down to Texas.
Right, but in Minnesota, it starts at Iowa, comes up to the Twin Cities, and then goes around it. There's 35W west, 35E east. Then it comes back together and goes up to Duluth, all the way up to Lake Superior. So that's kind of there's like one of 3 or 4 main highways in Minnesota. 35 is the main north-south, so only in Minnesota. That's okay. Dawn's going to educate me here. Creamier or richer, and maybe I need to just have some and find out. You know what, Chelsea? I've heard the same thing that duck eggs. Someone said duck eggs, like the yolk is better for baking, possibly, but there's not much taste. Duck or goose. Again, I've never tried them, so I don't know. Oh, that's right. Mickelson Family Homes. I saw you, or Family Homestead. I saw you. Come on. I apologize, Kelly. I didn't say hi. Welcome. Thank you. Let's see. The farmer said it's up 20%. 20 days. Yeah. I do notice our food bill, boy, that you can tell the girls are out free ranging right now. Hopefully your food bill is going down because they're out grazing where they can't in the winter. But wow, our girls, I can tell they're out free ranging. There's a lot. There's a lot of free ranging going on. You know what? Let's. We're coming up on like the 10-minute warning here. Our final Visa gift card. See if we can you. Oh, Phil was on here. Phil won. I was gonna say, pull someone who's on here tonight.
There we go. Jennifer R.
Jennifer R. And I'm not sure where Jennifer lives. I haven't seen Jennifer on here, so I don't think Jennifer's got any content. But I have to look. Jennifer's been on our channel just for a little bit. So congratulations, Jennifer. Hopefully you'll watch this and see that. Yeah. You ever thought of getting a couple of guard gooses? I don't know. Then we got to have water. Like ducks and geese require water. I don't have a water feature in my yard. And in the middle of winter, the thought of moving water around when it's 20 below, water in my hands and 20 below. No, it would have come in handy today. I mean, we've got Holly came out and I was working, getting some dirt out to the garden. And she's like, what are you looking at? And I was looking up because the girls were making a funny sound and all of them ran over to the lilacs. And there were 2 eagles up independent of each other, circling, following the wind to the north. And the girls were smart enough to put out the call. We've only lost 1 bird to a hawk.
We think we might have lost one of the reds originally. She disappeared.
Who knows? When they disappeared, when they're missing in action, I don't know. But I went and got my hair cut once. Darn it, why did I do that? Came back, and everybody was under the lilacs, and something was going on. Well, a hawk had come down and taken out one of our girls, and it was still on the ground, and the hawk was flying around. So,
Mennonite Farms. Oh, not a good memory, but
no good. We were over at a farm last summer, and a Rhode Island red male. I was on the other side of a fence, and this rooster came and went to town. If that fence hadn't been there, I was going down for sure. He didn't make it through the night. So that's why I don't have roosters. I just can't. no, that's not what I've got a grandson, and when he's here, he's a little funny with even the hens because they're pretty big compared to him.
He's just not a bird. He doesn't like birds in
He's not a bird
general.
guy.
So
Yeah, so no way. That's why I want to get him out again with the babies. It's like, okay, here's some chickens that are your size, kiddo, and enjoy that. I don't know. Raising quail. 3,000 eggs a week.
Oh.
What? When we raised quail, we were getting 3,000 eggs a week. How many birds did you have to get 3,000 eggs? I'm trying to think of our girls. I've tried to put a value on the bird in case you lose one, or if someone drives down the gravel road and plows through some that are out in the road. Again, it's our fault for letting them out on the road, but what's the value? I think they're about $80 a bird because we're going to get 20 dozen eggs a year out of each of our girls. How many birds did you have for 3,000? Wow.
Blue Collar Homestead. Hello, thanks for joining us.
Oh, welcome. Good to see everybody coming in even at the end. Let's see.
Barb's. Yeah.
Takes a large stick out. Mr. Franny. Yep. Wow. Jeez. Yeah. Here, Liam. Here's a big stick. Walk around. Oh, I did not know this. They can lay several eggs a day. 200 birds.
Wow.
Holy smokes. And for the little cute little dozen packs of that. I've never.
I think if you've got a good Asian market around, they would be all over that.
There you go. My mother loves Rooster Teeth's kernel sandwich.
That's good.
Wait. Now there's more to my 5 quail. They don't each lay 5 or 6. You get 5 or 6 total from the 5 birds, right, Don? I want to make sure I'm reading that right. Or are you getting 25 to 30 eggs total? I'm thinking it's 5 to 6 eggs a day total from. You'll have to correct me on that. I'm just trying to, chickens. It's about every 25 hours or so. I've never had a bird lay. With the number of birds we have, it's hard to tell who's who. But wow.
Bro Cowgirl Homestead.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
Welcome for Gwen. Welcome aboard. I had to think for a second. Gwen, we've been talking about names and how bad I am with them, and the computer inside my head was slowly ratcheting, and then hey, Gwen. So I have a rooster in every coop. My chickens can't. Too many predators. That is the nice thing here. We do our biggest predator, I think, is feral cats
or the eagles. So we have to worry about.
They tend to stay near the river, which is about 2 or 3 miles from us. But feral cats, and there's not that many of them. So we're blessed that they can free range. Our girls totally free range. It's getting dark, and we've got the pole barn still open with all the lighting inside. So they've all headed inside. I bet you if we look, there's not a bird out now. They're all inside the barn, probably fighting to get
their spot on their roost.
Yep.
Or their particular spot on the table.
There you go. Ricky's over 750. Now we just needed 250 of you. Will you please get on Ricky's channel tonight? Okay, Dawn gave us. It's a bonus egg. Okay. One egg per girl. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, our production's up too now that there's more light. Now that they're out free ranging, we're noticing so many. Just the color of the yolk when Holly's making eggs in the morning.
You can tell that they're eating more grass, more bugs, more everything.
It is bright orange. All you chicken owners know that, and that's one of the selling points for people buying our eggs compared to those yellow things you can get at the store. Let's see, what did Gwen? Mountain lions, panthers, bobcats. Holy smokes. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Oh jeez. Oh man. Yeah. Thank you, Tim, and I don't know if it's both of you, Tim and Trinity, or if it's just one of you, but thank you. We've only got like a couple minutes left. We just wanted to go an hour. We're going to go try to do every 2 weeks on Sunday night. And and just, it doesn't have to always evolve into chicken chat. It's kind of funny where there's a lot of chicken people that follow us, so we get into chicken chat, and it's fun talking chicken. So
starts garden and it evolves into chicken.
we'll do something different next time. We'll put a topic out on there, but oh geez, and this is the power of good recipes. 15 away from 6,800. If you're not on Mennonite Farms, if you're not on Leon's channel, can everybody go over and let's get over 6,800 here tonight? So there's a lot of things, but thank you all for subscribing, for being a part of our journey here on the farm. We just have a ball. You know, I've even gotten someone on camera more that everybody wants to see. Like I said earlier, they don't want to see me. They want to see the chickens and they want to see Holly. So, but thank you all. It's been a fun journey, and it's kind of fun looking ahead. And it's like, oh, I can't wait for this to happen. Or I can't wait for harvest time to see what everybody in our area is harvesting. You know, everybody in other areas is really harvesting. But thank you all. We're gonna cut out here, but please, I hope you've written down names of other channels, and we'll check them out and sub. The people that were in here tonight, great channels, great content, great people, and it's fun to catch up with all of you. So, anyways,
right. Thanks, Barb. It was great to have you on tonight.
It's good. It wasn't just us; it was everybody. So, congrats to, let's see, Janie gets yours. The scarf goes to Phil down at Peterson Farms of Nashville.
Bees and Seeds gets the $50, and
Jennifer R. I'm glad I wrote some of that down. I'm gonna make some more notes. But thank you all for coming on board, and we'll see you in 2 weeks, if not earlier. Take care, everybody.
Right. Thanks.
Good night. And the broadcast.